dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky. This is WYMT Mountain News Weekend Edition.
Good Saturday evening to you. I'm Dakota Makris. Thanks for joining us. With historic flooding, inflation, and the other struggles that might plague Eastern Kentuckians, one Eastern Kentucky church is doing what it can to give back to the people of its community. Harlan Williams has that story.
It was following the height of the COVID-19 pandemic that Pastor Robert Amundson with Thousand Sticks United Methodist in Leslie County wanted to create a project to feed Eastern Kentuckians.
The Lord had laid this on my heart a number of years ago for us to do something because we see the need because of food insecurity in our region.
And with the help of another ministry outside of Knoxville, the church began its first drive-through meal giveaway.
We thought because of where we're at, we could be able to reach out to folks and, even if it's just one meal once a month, that, maybe a family doesn't have to worry about spending the money on.
In the 4 months the church has handed out meals, it has even adopted a few community partners along the way.
We've partnered with the Leslie County Extension Office and the Leslie County Health Department, and they have provided stuff for us for families, and we do a family bag, and we put those materials in the bags and we hand them that bag along with the lunches.
The church is impacting people like Riddy Adams of Leslie County.
I think it's an awesome thing that they are doing for people because,
It is really nice.
Yeah, one meal that's a big deal.
Amundson says the church has no plans of stopping their giveaways anytime soon.
We're not a large church, but we're trying to do our little part to love our neighbors, as we're called to do.
Helping Eastern Kentuckians one meal at a time. In Leslie County, Alyssa Williams, WYMT Mountain News.
Well, the pastor says next month the church hopes to serve breakfast for its drive-through meal giveaway, followed by a Thanksgiving-inspired meal for November and a Christmas dinner in December. Well, the Thousand Sticks Volunteer Fire Department is mourning the loss of one of its own. Leslie County native and honorary Thousand Sticks Volunteer Fire Department member Karen Gilbert died Thursday at the age of 64. Those with the fire department say they will cherish the memories they had with her.
I know it's hard for her family, and I know that she'll be missed around when we have events and things at the fire department. We're praying for the family.
Gilbert's wake is currently being held at the Stinnett Church of Christ, with funeral arrangements also being held at the church Sunday at noon. The London Laurel Rescue Squad is asking for donations for a local firefighter who recently lost everything. John Allen's home was destroyed this week in a fire. He and his family of 7 are now out of a home and in desperate need of items like clothing. Anyone that wants to help can contact the London Laurel Rescue Squad.
Well, we are tracking some beautiful weather across the mountains this weekend, but it is very toasty as we go through the rest of this weekend. Here is a live look right now over at I-64 in Moorhead. Not too bad right now. Current temperature sitting at 77 over in Rowan County. And same story over in Rockcastle County. Beautiful conditions at I-75 in Mount Vernon. Temperatures across the board in the middle and upper 70s. 76 for Pikeville, 78 in Jackson, 77 for Somerset, and 75 over in Manchester. Dew points not bad, upper 50s, lower 60s, so it doesn't feel too terrible throughout the rest of this evening. Up on satellite and radar, we are dry as a bone, and that will continue to be the case through this evening and into tonight. If you have any plans on this Saturday, the forecast is looking fantastic. Temperatures falling into the lower 60s as we wake up on Sunday, but another round of summer heat is on the way. I have that full forecast coming up in just a little bit. Dakota.
All right, Cameron, thank you. Kentucky returned home this afternoon to take on the Penguins of Youngstown State. And our Courtney Lane Brewer has that story. Courtney.
Thanks, Dakota. Game 3 of the season for the Cats today, looking for a 3rd win. The game started off by acknowledging Coach Stoops as the new winningest head coach in program history. But let's get to the highlights. Both teams scoreless after 1. Will Levis to Tavion Robinson, who's down inside the 5. Setting up a 1-yard punch from Levis to score. The Cats draw first, up 7-0. Now we all know Levis can do it through the air, but this time he chooses his feet, a 24-yard run into the red zone. And to capitalize there, it's going to be Will Levis again, shocker, with a dart to hometown hero Dane Key just inside the end zone. And now Dane Key, he's already tied the record for the most receiving touchdowns for a freshman in only 3 games. Now one more before heading into the locker room. Chris Lewis with the catch for 6, up 21-0 at the half. Cats get it done 3-0 on the season so far. First time blanking a team since 2009 and the second time in the last 25 years. I'll have the full highlights as well as word from John Lowe, who was in Lexington, coming up in sports. But for now, back to you.
All right, Courtney, thank you so much. Well, the city of Harlan honored a local World War II veteran today. Basil Collins was a Harlan native and fought in the Pacific Theater during World War II. He died in 1980 at the age of 63, and now the city is naming a bridge after him 42 years later. Collins's caretaker, John Myers, said the ceremony was special.
To see him honored like this after 3.5 years in a Japanese prison camp, it's just an amazing treat for all of us.
Well, the bridge named after Basil Collins is located right off Highway 421 in Harlan. That's between Walmart and KFC. Well, today is the last day of the Black Gold Festival in downtown Hazard. And what a better way to begin the morning than with the parade. It kicked off this morning at 11 a.m. Hundreds gathered along the streets of downtown. Several of us from WYMT we even rode in the parade. Parade participants threw out candy and waved hello to festival goers. The organization Feed the Streets was the Grand Marshal. Those with the Black Gold Committee say the organization was chosen for its hard work in the community and with the homeless population. And tonight at 8 o'clock, almost in about 20 minutes, American Idol winner and Lawrence County native Noah Thompson is set to perform downtown, and that concert is free.
A special tribute to the Queen by her 8 grandchildren. I'm Danya Backus in London, where there was also a surprise royal visit.
And the summer sizzle continues into your new work week. I have all those details coming up.